What's up, y'all? This is Tyree. Got my friend Akoe with me. We want to talk to you about a school prayer event that's taking place on Saturday, February 29th, 2020. And so, Akoe, first question is, what is this event all about?
Yeah, so on February 29th, we're going to gather at South High and with as many Bible-believing churches and organizations, people that just, love Jesus and love students. And we're just going to gather there, just start off in prayer. And then from there, we're going to break off in as many groups as we have to target all the middle and high schools in the county and just cover them in prayer.
To tag along with that also, we don't want to forget the elementary schools. So it'll be elementary school, middle school, and high schools. Cool thing is, if you feel, led to go to the middle school, and after you're praying there, you're like, man, I want to side over to the elementary school, or I want to side over to the high school and pray for them. Totally flexible. We just want to make sure that in one day, all Washington County public schools are prayed for. So my next question is, why do you believe an event like this is so important?
I think, look at scripture and you look at just like Christian history, all great movements start in prayer. If we want to see change happen in our city, in our county, in our schools, with our students, that's going to start in prayer. It's going to start with a group of the church, coming together, not as one church or this church, but coming together as a community, as a family, in solidarity, as we're calling it, to just unite together in prayer, to see what God can really do in our county.
I love the fact of interceding, going in between the issues and putting boots on the ground, physically praying for a school is so great. Not just using prayer with words, but also coupling that with action. So the next question is, what are we going to do once we reach South High and beyond?
Yeah, so that day on the 29th, we'll see how many people are on board, how many people show up, and from there, hopefully some people already have some ideas of maybe where their church is, where their organization is, where their heart is, where they might want to go, and then absolutely, if God's calling them to go there, they're going to go there. We're gonna be super intentional on that day to make sure every school gets touched. So we'll caravan around. I think even in that moment, we can be praying for the students, praying for the houses as we're driving from point A to point B, and whatever school you go to, if you go to a high school first, while you're there, you also tag over to the middle school or the elementary school tag over to that elementary school, and probably just communicating as the whole group and just be from the beginning, make sure that we know for sure that every school is getting prayer, getting an accessory, and that something cool is gonna be happening.
Yeah, that's awesome. So my final question is, what are you hoping to see come out of this prayer experience?
I'm looking to see, the first step towards a group of people that are just on fire for God, on fire for prayer, on fire for being the church. So, I'm looking, that it won't just be a one-day thing. Maybe you're a parent and you drop your kid off at school, and while you're dropping your kid off at school, you're praying for that school. We're working on maybe a prayer guide where every week there'll be another a focus. So it's I'm just doing life, but I'm going to be intentional as I'm driving past south, I'm going to pull in. When I'm driving past north, I'm going to pull in for a couple of minutes, maybe in my car, maybe at the flagpole, and just see what kind of catalyst we can occur by just starting becoming more and more intentional about prayer in our schools.
Awesome. Thank you, Akoe. So again, if you are a youth pastor, a youth leader, a senior pastor, a parent, a student, we invite you to come join us Saturday, February 29th, 2020 at 10 a.m. At South Hagerstown High School. We're just going to meet in the parking lot just as a place to connect. And then from there, we're going to go out to the area schools and pray. We're just going to pray that students who are wrestling with anxiety or bullying or depression or whatever, that peace will come over their minds. We're pray for wisdom for the staff, protection for the school. Again, we thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Akoe. If you have any questions, click the link attached to this video. It'll take you to the event and other information about this. So thank you. Woo-hoo.